Stella Greyber is a recurring character in Poppy Playtime, debuting in Chapter 1. Hired at Playtime Co. at some point, Stella's friendly personality would get her into the major positions of managing the game station and the head of play care. These roles would give her knowledge about the experimentation of children in the factory. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. If you're interested in seeing more content about the legendary game universe, consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a like. Now we will tell you the story of another anti-hero. Not much is known about Stella's backstory, but it is known she was an employee at Playtime Company who was hired either during or before 1989. It is possible that she is from the Netherlands, given that she speaks with a noticeable Dutch accent. Stella comes across as very friendly and bubbly, though she displays an eccentric side as well. Despite her friendly and kind personality, it is worth noting that she was actively a part of and aware of the Bigger Bodies initiative, as proven by the cross-department report and employee instructions, meaning she knew what trials the orphans would go through and what fates awaited them. This shows a much darker side to her that is ironically against what she joined Playtime Company for. However, unlike Leith Pierre and Harley Sawyer, it is implied she is regretful and not as enthusiastic or proud about taking part in the experiments, like Harley and Leith are, respectively. This is seen in the Hartman incident tape, where after lying about not knowing what was happening to Jeremy to the Hartmans, her tone of voice indicates remorse when apologizing to them. Sometime after the Bigger Bodies initiative starts, Stella is given information about it by Leith Pierre, including details on how the procedures work, details which were so heavy that they made Stella cry. However, despite how horrified she initially is, after some time she claims to see the potential benefits of the program, asking when the project's goals will be complete, and even claiming that she wants to help with the work. Working with Leith Pierre, him and Stella overhaul the Playcare School's curriculum, for the implied reason of trying to manipulate the children into believing that making sacrifices for the sake of innovation was okay. In the cross-department report, which is dated February 20th, 1991, Stella expresses the fact that she never was a fan of Catnap, but is surprised by how well he ended up performing with the orphans, even though she does still have reservations about how he's used. One day, the Hartman couple enters Stella's office, hoping to adopt an orphan named Jeremy. Stella is happy about this, but her emotions suddenly change as she looks at her form, which mentions Jeremy being used for testing, also meaning that he can't be adopted.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Hartman! Come on in. Please, have a seat. How was your ride down?
It was, nothing like we were expecting. Mr. Ludwig's speech was, well, it just confirms for us that you're the orphanage we want to go through.
It's a truly magical place. I felt right at home from the second I entered. You opened that door the first time and you just know you're never going to leave. Kind of like finding a home as a child and always thinking of it when you want to feel comforted. I understand you want to give Jeremy that home? Yes, and we would like to adopt. Amazing! You'll be perfect for... Oh. What? Well, it appears there's been some complications. Complications? Oh, what kind of complications? I don't know. The form says testing. What does that mean? Tell us, what does that mean?
Miss Greyber, we deserve a better explanation than that. Don't you think?
You're in charge of all this! How could you not know?
And why are we only finding out about this now?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Following the theater incident, Stella shows remorse for all the victims whose lives were lost, questioning if her and the other executives had to do something before Leith interrupts, stating stating that they did what was necessary. After it's revealed that Harley Sawyer caused the incident, Stella has a meeting with the other executives of Playtime Co. to determine what to do with him, stating that he frequently crossed boundaries that she set regarding the orphans at Playcare. She agrees with Eddie M.N. Ritterman that Sawyer cannot keep leading the initiative. Fact 1. Backbone Me voice actor as Poppy Playtime, which led people to believe that she was Poppy. 2. Juan was disproved in Chapter 2, Fly in a Web, where Stella mentions Mommy Longlegs, created in 1991 in her recordings, and the experimental form of Poppy Playtime was created long before that. 3. Lischber is based on the German word graben, or Graber, meaning to dig or digger, which is fitting considering that her work in the Playcare and the game station meant she indirectly killed numerous children. 4. Bajella shares some similarities with the ethics committee in the SCP mythos. Both strive to maintain some form of ethical standards while still allowing for horrific experiments to be done in the name of the greater good. 5. Famware is most apparent in the VHS tape The Doctor, which she apparently tried to enforce some boundaries regarding the children in Playcare. However, these were ignored by Harley Sawyer.